Hello Modern Guru, this is the training video for WordPress, the dashboard where you can update your content and images, also called the content management system. So the first thing you would do is go to your website and click up here and put /mgwp/wp-admin and click enter, and that'll take you to the login screen. I'm just going to log in with my credentials. You can log in with yours. And here's the dashboard. And the first thing I'm going to go through is how to post blog posts, which if you click up here, you can go back and forth from the dashboard to your website, and we'll go to the site and we'll take a look at the blog. And this is where all your blog posts are. For a user, if you want to comment on any of the blog posts, you'd have to click on it, and it takes you to a page where it's just the blog post, and you have the option to leave a reply here, and that's where you will post your comment. Of course, when you post it, when a user posts a comment, you'll get an email notification asking you to either approve it or mark it as spam or so forth. Oftentimes you'll get spam, and then you'll have to mark it as spam. So how do you write a blog post? Well, let's go back to the dashboard here. And if you go here, the first where it says posts here, just click on posts, and you'll see all of the posts you have so far. Let's go ahead and open one. And here you can see how it looks. You can also see what date it was published on, and you can also change the date a post was published on if you want to adjust anything there. So let's just write a new post. How do you do that? You go to add new here, or you can add new over here. We'll just use this one, and we'll just call this test post, and we'll put some big text over here. You can also add an image here by clicking here, Add Media, and this takes you to your media library where all your existing images are from your current site. Or you can upload a new image by clicking Upload Files, and you can drag and drop into here, or you can click Select Files if you want to go to your desktop and find an image. So we'll just, let's see, what's this one? I don't know what that is. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pick an image from the media library, like this image here, and we'll insert that. And that's a pretty big image. You can change the size if you just click on it, click this little window, and you can reduce the size in this area. It's not recommended to do this. Usually it's best to size the image before you do this in order to make your site run faster. But for the sake of this tutorial, we'll just click here for 60%. And you can also do things like float it left to where the text is on the right, or no floating, which means the text will be on the bottom. So typically I like to float left, and if you don't want the image to link to anything, you can just remove this link, because all it will do is link to the image. Or you can add any link you want if you want to go it to link to anything in particular. There's just some extra settings here. Once you make all the changes, you just click here on Update, and you'll see that the image shrunk a little bit, and you can also go back and shrink it more if you like. So you can do that, and it'll shrink a little bit more. Then it's also important to add a category here to your post, making it easier to find on on search engines and so forth. You can add if none of these categories apply, you can add a new category right here. You can call it test category, and just click Add New Category. It'll add to the list, and you can check it off. For now, we'll just check it as news, and we'll go ahead and hit Publish. You can also set a date to publish, like schedule something in the future. So you can put a future date on here, and you click OK, and it says schedule for this date. But we're not going to do that for now. We'll just put a past date. and just click update. and your post, you can preview changes here. And you'll see your post here. And since I was the author here, it shows my name and picture. So if you want to edit this post right from this window, you can also go here, edit post, and you can just edit it there. You can also add links here to these posts. Just highlight some text and click here on the link, just like Word, like Microsoft Word. You put your URL in there and add link. There's a lot of things you can also do here as far as the formatting of the text. For instance, here it says paragraph. You can add a headline style. You can italicize, bold, all of that. Do all that you need there. So we'll just go ahead and we're done with this. We'll go ahead and leave this, and we'll just delete it. You can do that. Delete here, trash it. And that's not permanently deleted. Luckily, there is a trash here, where if you ever need to restore something you've deleted, you can just click there and restore, and it'll come back to your post list. If you want to delete it permanently, just obviously right there. So let's go back to our published posts. There's some quick edits you can do here. Like let's say you can click quick edit here. You can change who the author is, you can change the date, you can change the categories, and so forth. So we'll just cancel that. All right, next let's go to pages. So let's start with the home page, since that one's a little different with all these areas down here. Now the way the home page works, it's these 6 areas are set up in the dashboard as separate pages. So let's take a look at the dashboard again. And if you go here to pages, here you'll see home, and you'll see these pages with a line next to them. That means these are all the sections that are inside the home page. And if you open each one of them, you can see the content. Basically, that one has your picture and so forth. It has a more link, which takes you to the page. If you want to see the link, just click on link, and you'll see where it goes. It goes to the about page. And those are pretty simple. Let's go back to pages. So that's the same thing for all of these. Let's look at a services page. And if you want to take a look at how that looks, just go to edit page. You can access it through there or to the side here. But this is pretty much how that looks. You can edit it just like the other pages. And let's just go through the pages. Let's go back to the site and about. And again, if you want to edit, just look back here and you'll see everything the way it's all set up there. So let's go back to the site. And the rest of the pages pretty much work the same way. Contact. Let's take a look at that one. Now in contact, as you can see, the form is not here. The form for the contact page exists because, well, there's a template area here, and as you can see, the contact with sidebar template is selected. On the home page, the home page would be selected, and other pages would have these different templates. But here we have the contact with sidebar. And the way where that is set up, it should be inside theme options here. Basic settings. Well, it's not here. Apparently it's a basic, with this theme it's just a basic contact form that's dynamically put in. But you can't really adjust that because it's integrated into the theme. So let's see, what else is there? Oh, then this footer area, these are called widgets down here. And the way you access those is if you go to dashboard and appearance and widgets. and it takes you to this page. And these widgets are called the footer widgets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 widgets. And if you click on them, you can see what's inside the widgets. Like this one has the tweets in it. 2 has the recent blog posts. 3 has contact us information, which if you open, you can adjust it all there. The MailChimp widget, and so forth. Here you can adjust how many posts show. And this is just some code from Twitter that I put in there. This is a page sidebar, which is a sidebar that comes out on the regular page and the standard pages. There's a search and events. If you ever want to add anything new to it, like on the blog sidebar, for instance, let's say you want to add categories. That's always nice in the blog. You can just drag this widget from here, categories, and we'll call it categories. And you can do some settings, but we'll just save it simply for now. And now this will appear in the blog sidebar, which will be in this area here. Let's go to the blog. And as you can see, this is a sidebar here, and now it has search, and now it has categories, and you can see the different categories that there are posts for. So if you click on news, you'll see all the categories that have news in it, as you can see here. So that's it for that. These social media icons, you can change the links to those in this area. If you go to Appearance Theme Options, and just click here, social icons. These are, there's your email, there's the Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can even add a Flickr link if you have Flickr. And that just about does it for this basic tutorial. Please contact us with any questions or comments. Thank you.